Greetings and welcome to Let's Play Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars. I did a boo-boo last time. I saved as end of part 20, even though it was the end of part 21. That's it. I didn't use the statue with the 3 faces on it, but I guess it's bearable. So I have no idea where to go, so even the help system cannot help me. Well, great. I can't go back to Syria, so I guess we have to go back to Paris. Maybe I have to do... Oh, hi! You're back.
You're back!
Oui! I have returned!
Whee!
Well, I wasn't expecting to see you back here again.
No? Well, it is a strange thing, but I am here on duty.
On duty? But you're just sitting there drinking wine.
No! I am not just drinking wine. I am undercover.
Oh, you're undercover.
I must be missing something. You're in uniform.
Precisely, monsieur. My cover is that of an indolent, wine-guzzling police officer.
You've got me convinced.
Merci. But in reality, my every muscle is poised, every nerve honed. I am drawn tight, ready to pounce. Yang!
Who or what were you planning to pizzang on?
You must have heard, monsieur, of the terror that is gripping Paris.
You mean the killings? Oh, at last, someone's taken action.
People die every day. No, I am on the trail of Sieur Jacques.
Who?
Sieur Jacques, the terror of the subterranean city. He pops up here, he pops up there. The cops, they seek him everywhere. Is he so hush or beneath the neck? That damned elusive Sieur Jacques.
Bravo, that's very good.
Merci. I was up half the night writing that.
What the fuck?
Who is this Sieur Jacques character anyway?
Ah, if we but knew that, we could have him in custody in an hour. But he is cunning
In an hour?
to despoil the sewers
Oh.
of our fair city. He has committed many deceptions. He has pretended to be a police officer and deluded a poor war veteran.
Uh-oh.
He has pretended to be a jongleur
Wow, is that the time?
and an American tourist. What nationality are you, monsieur?
Canadian. Well, gotta go now. See ya. Well, it's not everyone who can say they started an urban myth.
So, let's get down here. No, let's not. So maybe I have to use the... something with the statue, like this lens. Nope.
The lens fitted into the end of the scroll like a hand into a glove.
And now?
Per disciplinum meum lux videbus. Hey!
3 lens elements need to be slid to the correct position within the circle so that when aligned, they create a clear image. Each lens element can be moved by moving the mouse pointer over the numbered tab, and when a grasped hand appears, clicking and holding the mouse button to slide it left or right, George will acknowledge the image once the lenses are correctly positioned. Okay. That looks like it has to be here. That looks... No, you stay there. You stay there. You have to be down here. And you have to be like this.
The distortions came sharply and broken. It was a Knight Templar, burning at the stake. And below him a date in Roman numerals.
MCC.
A Knight Templar burning at the stake. And a date. Let me see. MCCCXIV. That's 1314.
Oh my god! I have no idea what that means. Well, I do know what it means. That was when the one guy was burned at the stake.
On the end of the staff was some around the base of per disciplinum. A Knight.
But we already know about the date 1314. But I can't get any further, yes.
Hello again, Father.
Bonjour, monsieur. How pleasant to speak to you again.
I noticed that the stained glass window on the left looks more...
You have a keen eye, monsieur.
Yeah.
It was as old.
Oh, man.
Oui, a terrible...
Do you speak Latin?
You ask this of a priest?
Okay. Can you tell me what per disciplinum meam lux videbus means?
Let me see. That would be, by my teachings, you will see the light. I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
No.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Okay. That doesn't help me at all. Did I leave the
In
lens
French,
in there?
English, and in 1312, Pope Clement V dissolved the Knightly Order of the Templars and excommunicated. In the following 2 years, their Grand Master, Jacques de Molay, was burnt at the stake on an island in the Seine.
Maybe I need to go to this island in the Seine. Somehow. There's no location where I could go. Let's talk with the police. No idea what I want to talk with them. Let's talk the Rougerie in Nico's apartment.
I solved another puzzle.
You did?
Well, I guess I did.
Well, what was it? What's the answer?
1314.
What does that mean?
It was the date when Jacques de Molay was burned, wasn't it?
Of course.
The answer was hidden in a stained glass window. When I looked through the lens, the picture changed. It became a man surrounded by flames.
It seems to me the answers to the Templar puzzles are as cryptic as the clues. Sometimes I wonder if the manuscript isn't an elaborate joke.
The Knights Templar weren't the kind of people to play jokes, were they? Let's take another look at the manuscript.
So, we saw this statue. We solved this thing, and we solved this. This is important here, I guess.
There's a guy with a sword and a bull. Between them is a gem supported by a tripod. A knight with a crystal ball. The Knight Scroll bears a phrase in Latin. Through my teachings, you will be enlightened. There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces. There's a guy working on a loom.
Look there, 2 guys on the same horse.
I brought you a present from Syria.
Oh, George, you shouldn't have bothered. What is it?
This.
A necklace. It's rather heavy.
Ethnic craftsmanship at its most rustic.
Oh, of course, I love it.
You do?
It will always remind me of you.
Did I really give it to her? Okay.
Do you want this photo?
No, you keep it.
Hey, Nico.
Not?
This is the tool I use.
He's so happy for his tool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd better get back to the quest.
Musikroom. In One Piece little match. Ah, let's talk. Maybe we find someone here. Oh, hi.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie. Hey, I visited Nicole's apartment.
Yeah, she told me you came by.
Ooh, quite a fine Georgie boy. I didn't expect anything quite so sexy.
Sexy.
I hope you're referring to the manuscript.
Oui, of course. Where have you been? Nicole said you were away.
I just returned from Syria.
Syria? On the trail of the Templars?
Maybe.
It's a long story, but I found the bull's head. It was referred to on the manuscript, remember?
Yes, what is it?
A secret cave built into a high cliff face. In the cave, I discovered a map bearing a phrase in Latin. In accidenta sita est in ora mundi.
The island of Britain.
Lies at the edge of the world, to the west.
Strange. That map seems to contain a series of pointers.
Like I said, it's a treasure map. What did you make of the manuscript?
It dates from the time of the Crusades.
We guessed that from the Templar seal.
It's a story and pictures like a modern-day comic book.
What story does the manuscript tell?
I don't know. It was probably produced for the tourist market.
Tourists?
Oh, oui, pilgrims in their thousands on their way to Jerusalem. The tourist trade is nothing new, you know. It's been around for centuries. Ever since Joshua made a packet selling souvenir bricks from the walls of Jericho.
Have you deciphered any of the images on the manuscript?
There's very little I can be sure about. The slang of the bull could be a reference to Mithras.
Who's he?
A Persian god, almost as popular as Christ at one time. The only thing I can be sure of is the knight. He's Spanish.
How can you tell that?
The writing on the shield, the reference to Ave Maria. No self-respecting knight from Northern Europe would have borne a coat of arms like that.
Can you identify the knight's coat of arms?
I already did, Georgie. He's a member of the De Vasconcelos family from the Costa Calida.
Were they famous?
No, they're not mentioned after the 15th century.
Oh.
The spotlight of history moved on. They're probably long dead.
Do you recognize...
No.
Well,
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
The glass case was intact, but the tripod had been replaced by a sign reading, "Exhibit temporarily removed." The case was empty. Pardon me.
Oui,
you
monsieur?
help me?
Do you know anything about the Knights of...
No, sir.
The sign on the tripods?
It does?
Yeah.
Most...
You don't know any...
No, I don't. What little it was. It taught me.
We
But
talked
why
this
don't you...
about that while
Do you see?
putting this.
At your age? Can you give me any further information?
Certainly, miss. That tripod?
Thanks.
He doesn't really help me. So, do I need to go to Spain now? Well, let's go to Spain, why not? Apparently he's just rich and he can travel wherever he wants. But he has no 50 bucks to pay a taxi driver. Okay, that was a good... Stop. This game consists 90% of
I'm no
talking
student
to
of
people.
architecture, but the little building looked old. I wondered if it was some sort of summer house.
Yeah, just walks right through his garden hose. Water.
Hi,
fountain.
is this the De Vasconcelos house?
Who wants to know?
I could tell the old coot was going to be trouble. My name's George Stobart. I was wondering whether...
The house is not open to the public.
This is the De Vasconcelos house.
And what business is that of yours, senor?
Look, all I want is to speak to the head of the household.
There is no household. Only the Countess and myself.
Tell me about the Countess de Vasconcelos.
She doesn't receive guests. That's all you need to know.
You don't even know what I have to talk to her about.
She hasn't won the lottery, has she?
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. The Countess has won the lottery, and I'm here to give her the check.
Marvelous. May I see it?
No. No, I have to deliver it to her in person.
The Countess doesn't do the lottery.
Oh, for crying out loud, why'd you lead me on then?
To amuse myself. To make you look a fool. To make you go away.
What do you know about the Templars?
Who wants to know?
Are you
Me?
angling for a bribe or something?
You have nothing that I want, senor. Except the pleasure of your absence.
Why are you so
The
rude
guy was
to me?
obviously protecting the Countess against the whole world. But why?
Have you got any use for a fistful of plaster?
No.
Do you recognize this man?
No.
Look at this tissue.
It's a tissue with some greasy mark on it.
Yes,
Greasy
that's
mark.
right.
Yeah, that's right.
Would you like to shake hands?
I do not think so, senor.
1 second. There we go.
Do you know what this is?
See, I have a similar tool for opening culverts on the estate.
This lab pass mean anything to you?
Nothing.
What do you make of this?
So that's it. You're a salesman.
If I was hawking medical supplies, I can think of better places to hawk them. I'll be going for now.
Adios,
For
senor.
now, I'll be back. So in good old adventure fashion, I have the feeling I must stand on his sort of rope. You know what I'm talking about? This thing here. And when he looks into it, we move it and then just BAM! He's knocked unconscious. Well, I have the strange feeling that's not how it's going to work, eh? Or maybe.
I didn't like the idea of carrying 30 yards of hose around me, so I left it alone.
That's
The hose ran from some sort of utility room all the way to the lawn.
Well, I could maybe use this on the hose. Aha! That should stop it.
My hose has stopped.
Yeah?
See, my hose never stops.
Well, I'm sorry to hear it. It's always sad when an old tradition comes to an end.
Did you have anything to do with it?
Well, I'm shocked. I'm mortified. How could you think such a thing?
Very easily, senor. Very easily. I'm going to find out why my hose has stopped. And that means going into the house. You are not, absolutely not, to go in the house. If you do go in the house, I will set the dogs on you.
Woof woof. Shouldn't the interior already be like flooded? Because the house just exploded? Can I go to the summer house? Yes, I can. Well, I'm not in the house. You just told me not to go into the house. I'm not in the house. I'm at the summer residence. Resident. Sorry, I have to speak the French. Ooh, there's a Templar seal. That must mean something.
Rats. It's locked.
Of course. Well,
From a distance, I thought it might be a summer house. Close up, I wasn't so sure. I wasn't about to go clambering on rooftops if I didn't have to. There was a statue of a guy on top of the building. He looked like a knight with a spear and some sort of staff.
I'm fairly certain you have to go climb this thing.
Rats.
That's why I want you to bash it open. Okay, maybe I have to go into the house and talk with the nice old lady. Maybe I will do this the next time. Ah, we still have 1 minute. 1 minute till midnight. Sorry. Sorry. So he's fiddling around with that.
I love suits of armor. Who doesn't? The armor was about my size. I had a mental vision of putting it on and clanking off to see the Countess, with the gardener hanging hopelessly on the outside trying to stop me. Apart from being stupid and unworkable, it was a great plan.
I think I have to hide behind this as soon as this guy is done with anything. Well, that's not going to work. Okay, I have the strange feeling I need to...
Hey,
Who, me?
Oops.
come here.
I know this doesn't look good, but
Look, senor, all I want is a quiet life. A life without mad, house-breaking foreigners in it. Understand?
Look, I just wanted to, use the bathroom.
Leave now, please.
Okay, I'm going.
Oh, I have to figure this out later. Maybe I have to remove the hose. No, not the hose. The thing from the hose, and then go in and do stuff. I have no idea. I say this now because if that's the solution, I don't want people to think. Anyways, I thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see each other soon. So take care and hit the like button.